Спасибо за просмотр. Видео переведено и озвучено командой Труджим. Ставь лайк и подписывайся на канал, чтобы не пропустить новые выпуски. Добра тебе и удачи!
Дамы и господа, добрый вечер и добро пожаловать на официальное взвешивание главного события завтрашнего вечера. Ярость на Красном море. В Джиде, Саудовская Аравия. Давайте пригласим воинов на сцену. Дамы и господа, завтра он будет в роли претендента. Золотой медалист Олимпиады. И вот его профессиональный рекорд. За потрясающие 26 боев, 24 победы. 22 из них были одержаны им нокаутом. И всего 2 поражения. Двукратный чемпион мира в тяжелом весе. Боец из Лондона, Англия, которого знают как...
Энтони, Джошуа!
Следующим на сцену поднимется его соперник, защищающийся чемпион и также олимпийский золотой медалист. Его профессиональный рекорд идеален. 19 боев, 19 побед, 13 побед нокаутом. Бывший неоспоримый чемпион первого тяжелого веса. В данный момент правящий, защищающийся, непобежденный, чемпион нескольких организаций в тяжелом весе. Боец, представляющий и родом из Украины,
Александр! Усик!
на весы поднимется. Бывший двукратный чемпион мира, а ныне претендент, встающий на весы с рекордом 24 победы, 22 нокаутом и только 2 поражения, из Лондона, Англия.
Here is Энтони, Джошуа!
«110 килограмм 900 грамм от претендента. Бывший двукратный чемпион мира Энтони Джошуа. Следующий на весах. С идеальным рекордом 19 боев, 19 побед, 13 нокаутов. Правящий в защите. Объединенный чемпион мира в тяжелом весе.
Александр! Усик!
«100 килограмм 500 грамм от правящего и защищающегося чемпиона мира. Александр Усик. А теперь битва взглядов чемпиона и претендента, реванш которого ждал весь мир. Он произойдет завтра. Ярость на Красном море в Джиде, Саудовская Аравия. 12 боксерских раундов за несколько титулов чемпиона мира в тяжелом весе. Против Усика. В битве за звание чемпиона мира в нескольких организациях. Красное море. Джида, Саудовская Аравия. Кто же победит? AJ или Усик? Ярость на Красном море. Завтра вечером. Джидда, Саудовская Аравия.
Broadcast to the world on DAZN and Sky Sports Box Office.
Александр, было много разговоров о том, что ты можешь ошибиться с выбором веса к этому бою. Наверное, из-за того, как массивно ты выглядел на фотографиях перед боем. Ты нас провел.
Питання, ми багато спостерігали за твоєю вагою і сподівалися, що вона буде більше. Чи то був просто такий кут камери, чи щось відбулося?
А бачите, не завжди сподівання стають реальністю.
Поймите, ваши ожидания не всегда совпадают с реальностью. Скажи, между вами была напряженная и очень долгая битва взглядов. Что ты увидел в его глазах?
У вас був... Ви довго тримали погляд один на одному. Що ти побачив в його очах?
Себе.
Себя.
Відображає.
Имею в виду мое отражение. Скажи, что будет завтра в бою, в этом отражении. Пояса все еще остаются у тебя, когда бой уже позади. Прозвучит и по-прежнему?
І що ти бачив у відображенні в його очах, що ти виходиш з рингу з поясами?
Ми завтра побачимо це.
Это мы увидим завтра. И твое финальное сообщение для всех, кто будет завтра болеть за тебя.
Чи є в тебе фінальний меседж для всіх, хто дивиться тебе по всьому світу?
Дякую всім, з Богом.
Спасибо всем, с Богом. Спасибо и удачи. Не будем задерживаться и сразу перейдем к Энтони Джошуа. Энтони, тот же вопрос. Битва взглядов была долгой. Что происходило у тебя в голове? Да ничего. Как я говорил уже не раз, битва взглядов для меня ничто. Главное, что будет после гонга. Битва взглядов — это не бой. Было очень много разговоров о его весе. Твой вес в этот раз почти на 2 килограмма больше. Ты набрал его потому, что ожидал Усика, который будет тяжелее? Это часть твоего геймплана? Это совершенно никак не влияет на бой. Значения не имеет ни вес, ни битва взглядов. Для меня важен только бой. И твои финальные мысли по поводу того, как закончится ваш завтрашний поединок. Я готов на 12 раундов, 100%. Но если бой закончится раньше, это будет подарок. Желаем тебе удачи. Большое спасибо.
Спасибо за просмотр. Видео переведено и озвучено командой TrueJim. Ставь лайк на канал, чтобы не пропустить новые выпуски. Добра тебе и удачи!
Дамы и господа, добрый вечер и добро пожаловать на официальное взвешивание главного события завтрашнего вечера. Ярость на Красном море. В Джидде, Саудовская Аравия. Давайте пригласим воинов на сцену. Дамы и господа, завтра он будет в роли претендента. Золотой медалист.
Ladies and gentlemen, good afternoon and welcome to the Kingdom of Sports City here in the beautiful city of Jeddah, Saudi Arabia, for the official weigh-in for the Rage on the Red Sea, Usik versus Joshua 2.
I didn't anticipate that drama that happened when they did the face-to-face, and then neither guy wanted to break away first. So it just went on, and like what I think they were going for the record, as far as the face-off goes. But it's going to be really exciting tomorrow night. Just a lot of intense electricity in the air here. I feel it, and so does everyone else.
Time to take him to fucking hell.
With the wraps on, they'll loosen up through the fight. These are just a little bit like tighter, tiny bit smaller. So depends what you're trying to say. Huh? The black ones will definitely give you more room. You think so? I think so. I thought the red ones give us that like that 80s era. What I'm trying to say. Remember the 80s era, innit? Remember when everyone had the same gloves?
Yes, they used to have like
no logo and stuff like that.
Yeah, the red clean gloves.
Yeah. But ultimately, we ain't here to impress. We're here to do a motherfucking job. That one feels good. That one's number right too. That was number right one, number left one, and number two.
Perfect. Yeah. This is number one.
Yes.
Thank you.
So much.
This is number two.
Fight's a fight at the end of the day. You know, it doesn't matter the gloves. We're winning tomorrow. That's what it matters.
Just get the people out those who don't need to be here. This is two. This is the one for you. It's not important, right? Thank you. Thank you. Okay, good. Okay, let's go, Ross, calm down. I'm trying to soften the blow. Yeah, I know.
No, the same ones he had last time. You got the horsehair ones, the same gloves you wore last time. They worked once. Hopefully they work again.
We're in right here, this property. It's the newest and brightest hotel in Jeddah. It's amazing. It's right on the Red Sea. The hospitality's second to none. It's been a great week.
Gala dinner this evening to take care of. I think the fighter's going to make a brief appearance here. And then you wake up tomorrow morning and you realise it's finally here. After a long week, after a long build-up. that's when the butterflies really kick in, and obviously the butterflies for the fighters as well. Both fighters will be very nervous. AJ's nervous because he's putting pressure on himself to win the fight. Usik, you know, walks around laughing, but he knows he's in for a real fight tomorrow night, and he'll be nervous too because everything's on the line. The biggest prize in the sport, the World Heavyweight Championship.
Well, a Ring magazine, that's a very prestigious title, and as we know, it's you have to be in the very high rankings to fight for it, and it's a great decision, I believe, from a Ring magazine people to add that belt on the line. Alexander giving to Ukrainian people a present. He told to all the people, to people who's organizing, make sure this fight is going to be for free, where everybody can see it. Make sure it's not going to be any commercials. It's completely just a fight.
Yes, I believe it. Yes, I believe it.
Ladies and gentlemen, from Tottenham Hotspur Stadium, London, England, Eddie Hearn for Matchroom Boxing proudly presents the main event of the evening. 12 rounds of boxing for the heavyweight championship of the world. Presented in association with K2 Promotions, AJ Boxing, 258 Management, and Usik 17 Promotions. Sponsored by William Hill, StubHub, and JD Sports, and sanctioned by the British Boxing Board of Control, steward in charge, Charles Giles, sanctioned along with the IBF, the IBO, the WBA, and the WBO. The officials assigned to ringside, timekeeper Stephen Pucci. The 3 judges scoring: from Ukraine, Viktor Festchenko; from England, Howard Foster; and from the United States, Steve Weisfeld. And inside the ring, in charge of the action at the bell, your World Championship veteran referee, Michael Alexander. And now, the officials are in place, and they are ready. The fighters are in the ring, and they are ready. Boxing fans, are you ready? For the thousands in attendance and the millions watching around the world, ladies and gentlemen, let's get ready to rumble! Fighting out of the red corner with his trainer Yuri Takchenko, wearing white with blue. Official weight, 221 1/4 pounds. His professional record is a perfect one, consisting of 18 fights, 18 victories, 13 wins by knockout. He's an Olympic gold medal champion, fighting out of and representing all the people of Ukraine, the former undisputed, undefeated cruiserweight champion of the world, the #1 WBO ranked heavyweight contender in the world, Alexander. And across the ring, fighting out of the blue corner, with his trainer Rob McCracken, wearing white and officially weighing in at 240 pounds. This Olympic gold medal champion now has a professional record consisting of 25 fights, 24 victories, including 22 big wins by knockout, with only 1 defeat, and that 1 defeat was avenged, thereby making him a champion who has defeated every man he's ever faced in the ring. From London, the heavyweight fighting pride of England, the reigning
Anthony Joshua, one of the best heavyweights in recent memory, a chance to prove it again tonight, but he faces what many consider to be all around his toughest challenge yet. Alexander Usik from the Ukraine, and here we go. Todd Grisham, Darren Barker, and Roy Jones Jr. ringside.
Well, this is what I expected from Anthony Joshua, to come to the center of the ring, but good backhand from Usik. Good shot. Also expected lots of feints to come from the smaller man from Ukraine, Usik, trying to get the reaction from Anthony Joshua.
Roy Jones says it's very important for Joshua to get out to a quick start.
It is, but I saw Usik get off to the start first with a good left-hand lead.
All the talk about Usik being too small for a heavyweight. He looks the part right now, coming in at over 220 pounds. Joshua closer to 240.
Joshua's very smart to come in bigger because you want to be able to bully him if any chance comes.
Yes, positive work with the feet from Usik. Doesn't want to give up too much ground, and he hasn't so far.
There's certainly got to be nerves for both these fighters, despite them having fought on big stages before.
I mean, 70,000 people, that's nerve for everybody. Now, I'm nervous.
Oh, nice right hand there from Joshua. That backs Usik up a little bit. We learned from his fight against Derek Chisora that Usik does have a good chin.
Yeah, he does. Against Tony Bellew, he was caught with a backhand, shrugged it off. Against Derek Chisora and Witherspoon, he was caught with a backhand. He has a real good knack of taking the sting out of the shot with his footwork and his quick reactions. And he's going to have to rely on those to see this good backhand.
Good left hand there for the challenger.
And Joshua's letting Usik get too close. If he lets him hit him like that a few more times, he'll go down. He can't let Usik keep hitting him like that. Usik getting too close to him without him backing up. He feels like Usik can't hurt him. But Usik has put some real fear in his heart already.
Yeah, he's good, in a good rhythm with his feet here, Usik. Bouncing up and down. He landed a lovely shot.
2 big shots. That's not good for Joshua. There you go.
Joshua standing right in the middle of the ring, just pivoting on his back foot.
He's trying to answer. That's what you want to see him do.
Good backhand to the body by Usik.
Usik has not stood still for a moment.
I've been impressed with the positioning of his feet in this ring. He's holding the center, not getting backed up onto the ropes where Anthony Joshua would like Usik.
And that's one thing Anthony Joshua should have did right away, was establish himself and back Usik up. Let Usik do that, let Usik get too close.
And another left, a straight left from Usik, who may have come out here and won this first round. Talk about making a statement in London. Joshua said, sometimes I have to get burned to learn not to touch the stove. Maybe Usik was a little too hot to handle there in round 1.
Yeah, smart boxing by Usik, and again comes to the center of the ring. Plenty of feints, always jerking here and there, trying to get a reaction from Anthony Joshua. That's what Anthony Joshua done so well against Pulev in his last contest, the jab. good variation with the jab. That's what he needs to try and establish into this contest.
Has to establish that. If he doesn't establish that, then it doesn't no good to be the taller or bigger fighter.
No rest for the weary. These guys have come out throwing punches, moving non-stop, fighting like light heavyweights.
That's what Usik has to do. He's a smaller guy, and that's what Joshua has to do right there. Use that straight right hand to the body to try to slow him down.
Darren, did you expect Usik to be so aggressive?
Probably not as aggressive with his feet that he's shown here. Holding the center ring, he has such a good ability to be able to navigate back to the center of the ring without his back touching the ropes. Smart boxing, exactly in the right position.
Davey, Boy Green is out.
We will continue, but Bonds is hurt, no question about it.
Told you can't shake me.
Coming up on 15 seconds in a round, Leonard is trying to put his man away, hammering Bonds. Arthur Mercanti jumps in, says that's it.
Тяжелого веса. В данный момент правящий...
الوعد في جدة.
It was a fabulous performance from Alexander Usik. And Anthony Joshua loses his heavyweight titles. But he'll be back.
الوعد في جدة.
It was a fabulous performance from Alexander Usik. And Anthony Joshua loses his heavyweight titles. But he'll be back.
الوعد في جدة.
It was a fabulous performance from Alexander Usik. And Anthony Joshua loses his heavyweight titles. But he'll be back. Look at this finish. Joshua could be in trouble here.
Спасибо всем, с Богом. Спасибо и удачи. Не будем задерживаться и сразу...
Leans into a left and he goes down. The right uppercut may have floored him. We're in the 11th round. Time running out for Daniel Zaragoza. Oh, another right for Zaragoza, the champion. A sharp right. That one hurt. Will he get up? Fight's over. Zaragoza's been knocked out. He's been dethroned.
Eric Morales is a punishing puncher. And look at him work both the body and head. Good counter punching there by Chacon, but boy, he's going to need to get out of that corner. Big left hand, and down goes Chacon right in front of us. I think this fight is over. Yes, it is. Right above us, Angel Chacon was whacked with the left hook and an uppercut, and he is all but out here. They exchanged left hooks. Will it heat up? There were some intense moments. Oh, big left hook sends Corte down. Oscar De La Hoya lands the left hook and sends Corte down. There goes De La Hoya for the left hook. It's all even in the knockdown department. Going after it now, and this fight could very well be on the line. I believe, oh, there goes Corte from the left hook.
To offset this pressure from Ruelas. And movement is what he needs against Ruelas. And he's doing well so far as De La Hoya. Left hand by De La Hoya, down goes Ruelas. Ruelas is up with the count. No, he's on his knees at 5, 6, 7, up at 8.
Oh, and look at the left, come up and slice the left, and Jerry Cooney's in big trouble. He's ready to go, and there he goes.
2, 3. Now let's see if he's learned anything about how to survive, because he's got 1 minute and 8 seconds left. Oh,
and
that's it.
And I don't think this fight's over. This fight's over. George Foreman blows away Jerry Cooney in the second round. Richard Steele, the third man in the ring, has got his work cut out with Mike Tyson. Oh, the right hand! I doubt if he'll be able to get up from this. He hit him flush on the jaw with the right hand. It's up to 6 and 7 and 8 and 9 and 10. It's all over. Tyson, a first round knockout.
Gonzalez working the body, and now he sets Carvajal down in the second round. Knocks him to the ground. Carvajal signals to his corner Danny that he's okay. He'll get the standing 8 count from Mills Lane. scheduled for 12. Boy, it's been great all the way as Gonzalez comes right out and goes right back to work inside the phone booth. He moves Carvajal back into the ropes, and he sends him to the canvas again. And he has really hurt Carvajal this time. He has really hurt him this time. Michael turns to his corner and says, I'm all right.
And Valenzuela steps inside a phone booth. He drops a left to the chin of De La Hoya, and De La Hoya wasn't quite sure where he was. Some said that he might be on his way down, that he had used it already. And De La Hoya comes back and he rocks him with the right. De La Hoya comes all the way back here in round one. And it is Narciso Valenzuela going down as he's sent to the corner for the standing 8 count. Oh my, both have touched the canvas, and a nice right by Valenzuela. A left by Valenzuela, but it's De La Hoya scoring as he comes right back. De La Hoya landing a right and another right to the head. And he sends him to canvas for the second time here in round one. De La Hoya gets the wake-up call early in round one, and he's ready to go.
Into those fights. I mean, he's fought 4 world champions, 2 defending world champions. It's incredible.
Down he goes. Down he goes. And is he going to get up?
Is that a body shot?
It's a body shot that's done it, I think. And I don't think he's getting up. Well, it's all over right here in the opening round.
If you could hear the thoughts that shot right there.
Down goes Maloney on a quick counter.
4, 5, 6.
Inoue's a good finisher,
7,
too.
8, okay? Okay, come to me.
There's that stick from Naoya Inoue. As round 7 comes.
Oh, a big right hand from Naoya Inoue. Maloney is down and hurt.
6, 7, 8.
It's over. It is over. Naoya the Monster Inoue on Halloween night knocks out Jason Mayhem Maloney.
He's tired. He's frustrated. He's tired. And he can't keep him off.
Oh, he goes down! A right hand scores the knockdown for Smith Jr. Closing seconds of round 7.
7, 8.
Clearly damaged is Santissimo. Can Navarrete finish things off here in round number 11? Russell Morris giving it a look. There it is. TKO victory. Emmanuel Navarrete.
Come on, fellas. Let's go.
He's leaning on Wilder. He puts him down. Fury scores the knockdown in round number 3. 30 seconds remain, and Fury has floored Wilder. His physical stature, it belies his skill and his nimbleness. And another knockdown is scored. A body shot to Wilder. Second time he's been down.
7, 8, okay?
Wilder just coasting back into that neutral corner, and now Fury's looking to split the guard as Wilder's in bad shape. This fight is over. A TKO victory. There is only one. There is only one. Crown the king, the lone undefeated heavyweight champion of the world.
Trying to draw him in. Boom. Their right hook. Bow. Got him.
Right hook scores the knockdown.
5, 6.
No touching gloves here, Tim.
Stop.
There he goes, down once again.
3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
Fight's over.
That can start to wear the opponent down as well.
Burchell working behind the jab. Goes to the body. And then comes back upstairs with a left hook. Doubled up that left hand and scored the knockdown just before the bell.
21-13-4. He's been around the block multiple times. I'm not sure his corner thinks he's taking too much punishment. Good shot right there.
Oh, and it's over. He decided to go up top, do a little head hunting, and he found his prey.
Всем привет, с вами Дима и канал Гурьев Тайм 2. Ну вот мы и почти дождались самого громкого поединка этого года, самого кассового сражения 2022 между объединенным чемпионом WBA, WBO и IBF в супертяжелом весе Александром Усиком и британцем Энтони Джошуа. Сотни прогнозов экспертов, тысячи прогнозов фанатов, просто масса мнений продолжает идти со всех уголков планеты. Но пора переходить к десерту. Александр Усик проделал свой путь как боец-странник, который всегда боксирует в гостях и всегда одерживает победы. Так было с Гловацки, Хуком, Бриедисом, Гасси, Вимбелью, Уизерспуном и Чесорой. Собственно, так и было в прошлогоднем противостоянии с AJ. Пришел, увидел, победил. На счету Усика 19 боев, 19 побед при 13 нокаутам. Его соперник — звезда бокса, долгоиграющий объединенный чемпион, громадный Энтони Джошуа. За карьеру боец провел 26 боев, 24 победы при 22 нокаутам. Проигрывал Руису и Усику, но побеждал таких серьезных спортсменов, как Кличко, Паркер, Уайт, Такам, Поветкин и Пулев. Между бойцами сейчас 7 сантиметров разницы в росте и 10 килограмм разницы в весе. Как для Александра, так и для Антона этот поединок очень важен. Украинец дерется за себя и за воюющую Украину, Джошуа за свой статус элитного атлета. Этот бой вы точно ни за что не захотите пропустить. Вдобавок в андеркарде своими выступлениями нас порадуют следующие пары боксеров: Даниэль Лапин, Йозеф Юрко, Эндрю Табити, Джеймс Уилсон, Рама Али, Кристиан Гарсия, Бен Уитакер, Петер Носич, Баду Джек, Ричард Ривера, Калум Смит, Матьё Бодерлик и Филипп Гургович, Джан Джилей. Итак, главный вопрос: где и когда смотреть бой? Вечер бокса Усик Джошуа 2 состоится 20 августа в Джиде, Саудовская Аравия, на арене Джида Супердом. Шоу стартует в 19:00 по Киеву и в 22:00 по Нур-Султану. Главный бой вечера стоит ожидать в полночь с 20 на 21 августа по киевскому времени и в 3 часа ночи уже 21 августа по Нур-Султану. В Украине бесплатную трансляцию события осуществят медиасервис Мегаго, телеканал 2+2, региональные каналы Суспільного, а также сайт и приложение Париматч. В Британии событие покажет телеканал Sky Sports, а в остальном цивилизованном мире трансляцию будет вести стриминг DAZN. Если же не хотите искать ссылки на трансляцию в просторах интернета, то в описании под видео я дополнительно оставлю свой телеграм-канал, где размещу все доступные ссылки на просмотр события. Переходите, смотрите и кайфуйте от бокса высшего уровня. Ну что, а теперь дайте свой финальный прогноз на поединок на фоне уже минувшей подготовки и медиа недели. Жду ваши мысли под видео. А на этом все. Не забудьте подписаться на канал и ударить в колокол, чтобы всегда смотреть свежие видео первыми. Будем на связи.
Ladies and gentlemen, good afternoon and welcome to the King of Dallas Sports City here in the beautiful city of Jeddah, Saudi Arabia, for the official weigh-in for the Rage on the Red Sea, Usik versus Joshua 2. The
I didn't anticipate that drama that happened when they did the face-to-face, and then neither guy wanted to break away first. So it just went on, and like what I think they were going for the record, as far as the face-off goes. But it's going to be really exciting tomorrow night. Just a lot of intense electricity in the air here. I feel it, and so does everyone else.
Time to take him to fucking hell.
With the wraps on, they'll loosen up through the fight, leave it just a little bit like tighter, a tiny bit smaller. So depends what you're trying to say. Huh? The black ones will definitely give you more room.
Black ones look better on TV.
You think so?
I think so.
I thought the red ones give us that that 80s era. You know what I'm trying to say? Remember the 80s era, innit? Remember when everyone had the same gloves?
Yes, they used to all have black.
Yeah, no logo and stuff like that.
Yeah, the red plain gloves.
Yeah. But ultimately, we ain't here to impress, we're here to do a motherfucking job. Yeah. That one feels good. That one's number right too. That was number right one, number left one, and number two.
Perfect. Yeah. This is number one.
Yes.
Thank you
So much.
This is number two.
Fight's a fight at the end of the day. You know, it doesn't matter the gloves. We're winning tomorrow. That's what matters.
Just get the people out those who don't need to be here.
This is two. This is the one for here.
It's not important
Yes. Okay. Don't want to try it? Okay. Thank you. Good? Thank you.
Okay, good. Okay, let's go, Brady.
Ross, calm down. I'm trying to soften the blow.
Yeah, I know.
No, the same ones he had last time. We got the horsehair ones, the same gloves he wore last time. They worked once. Hopefully they work again.
We're in right here, this property. It's the newest and brightest hotel in Jeddah. It's amazing. It's right on the Red Sea. The hospitality second to none. It's been a great week.
Gala dinner this evening to take care of. I think the fighter's going to make a brief appearance here. And then you wake up tomorrow morning and you realise it's finally here. After a long week, after a long build-up, that's when the butterflies really kick in, and obviously the butterflies for the fighters as well. Both fighters will be very nervous. AJ's nervous because he's putting pressure on himself to win the fight. Usik, you know, walks around laughing, but he knows he's in for a real fight tomorrow night, and he'll be nervous too because everything's on the line. The biggest prize in the sport, the World Heavyweight Championship.
Well, a Ring magazine, that's a very prestigious title, And as we know, it's you have to be in the very high rankings to fight for it. And it's a great decision, I believe, from Ring Magazine people to add that belt on the line. Alexander giving to Ukrainian people a present. He told to all the people, to people who's organizing, make sure this fight is going to be for free, where everybody can see it. Make sure it's not going to be any commercials. It's completely just a fight.
Hey!
Good to see you, man.
How are you?
How's the camp going?
Good to see you, mate. You all right?
Okay, and action.
Time drags on. Like normally you get straight back in there, don't you? Inactivity ain't good for anyone, but the pros are, for all the changes that I've made personally, training camp, training location, like having to form a new team, like making them work together as well, which is important in the training environment. That needed time. I just want to win, basically. I just don't want to go back without winning, and I know I can win. The mind's strong, as you asked me, like have I mentally prepared? The mind's strong, so I believe, and all things should come to pass, and I'm claiming victory now. So hopefully it comes to existence August 20/21st. Outside of the gym, like longer runs are done on treadmills at the minute, like it's a longer distance, like sprints and stuff, shorter sprints and stuff. Get out in the evening, get out on the street, which I think has been good. Been tough though. The humidity some nights is heavy.
Oh yeah.
Yeah? Humidity, it's a lot, isn't it?
Do you find that, Bender, on your run? Yeah.
Are you used to the heat?
Yeah.
Yeah, so
I'm used to the humidity. Been here for 3 months.
yeah. Where, in Jeddah?
Yeah.
Because of the sea, it brings in that like moist heat. But it's like, that's why I wanted to come early, so I can get used to it as much as possible.
Those iconic pictures when he won, you only got to see the team, you see his face, the feeling of Anna knew, you know, he could hear that for the third time. But this will be the greatest triumph. But that ability to come in and just, you know, it's like chip on your shoulder, fuck you mentality, we're coming to steal it all this week, smash and grab.
Stay focused. It looks like he's going to come in probably